Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is the second part of this A screen returns where I find out if I can make profit on bulk submissions at Ace Trading with lower end cards. So I've already recorded this part of the video before, but the audio messed up. So recording it again. A couple weeks later, I have sold some cards, so you see it in a second. So I have, if you see here, I have all the cards I got graded. Raw price, grading fee, total invested, and the grade. All tens and nines. So the most total invested was £27 on this Cernius, which got a 9 unfortunately, so I'm 100% losing money on that. Then you got Shaman, £22, 19, 18, 20, but mostly between 15, well 13 and £17 realistically for non ace labels. So we're starting off so far. Sold off for fees. We have sold 8 cards. We sold a Shaman Rainbow Rare for £45. With fees £40.84. That's fees and postage, by the way. We've got the Mew EX that sold for £35, £28.69 after fees. Charizard V sold for £27, £20 after fees. Mewtwo £45 after fees. £32.92 after fees for the Kyoga Amazing Rare. Then you got yeah, you know what I mean. The Hoo Hoo 21 after fees. Chandelure £22 and 10 pence after fees. That total after fees price is £218.33, and our total invested so far is £378. So our overall profit so far is £84.58. So 18, 12, 4, 11, 20, 17, 5, 2, 3. That makes a total of £84 made of the cards sold so far. So far, further away sold, and we are up £85 pretty much. I'll update you later on if there is any more sold. Hopefully there is. Hey guys, so we have an update. We have made our first loss on a card, and that's all another one as well. So our first loss was the Xerneas, which got a 9, and I had an ace label. I was expecting 10 with this card. I think the 10 is around 50 or 60 quid, but I did get a 9. Oh, that's really a shame because the total invested would have been £27 when I sent it in. As the raw price of Xerneas was 12 quid, £15 for bulk grading plus ace label, 15, and I sold it for £25. After fees and postage, we got £18.19 back, which is a loss of minus £8.81p, which is the first loss, and it's quite a big loss compared to the small gains here and there. But it was a 9, and it was getting undercutted as well, so that's probably the bet. I probably could have got a fire out of it, but just wanted it gone for that at that point. And the other card we did sell was the Cleaver. It had a lot of interest. I just couldn't get a deal. I sold it for £32 after fees. eBay fees was like £30 something, and special delivery makes it £22. It was an ace label as well, so that made our profit lower, but it's still £3.82 profit. So our total profit so far after, I believe that's 9 sold, is £79.54, which is still good. It was £84 last week, so that the minus there, it messes it up a bit. But our total sold after fees so far is 259, and we're only 119 away from getting our total money back already. So we're almost there, and hopefully I'll update you next week with some more good news. Hey guys, so this will probably be my second to last update. As you can see, we are almost completed uh, the graph, and we have sold, I don't know how much since we last sold, but we only have 3 more left, and the 3 tens. So my last sold, I did like a big bundle. This guy bought loads of other cards. The cards are not in this bundle as well. That bundle was with the Garchomp, the Virizion, and the Jolteon. So that's why the Jolteon's low and the Virizion is low, but the Garchomp makes good profit. So we are now at £460 sold after fees. which is way above our total invested. And we're at £128 profit at 75p, with 3 more left to go, with 19 cards sold. So the next time we review is hopefully everything sold. Hey guys, so this is the final part of the ace grading bulk selling video. See if we can make profit. I have sold my last 2 cards. This whole process took around about 3 to 4 months, which is probably due to all the things that's happening in the UK at the moment. Everyone's the market's just going down completely, so that's probably why it took longer than expected. But the cards we did sell this weekend was the Houndoom CHR and a 10. I sold it for £22 after fees and postage. It was £15.31, and the other one was the Samurott V Star, same price, £22 after fees and postage, £15.31p. So altogether, sold after fees, we got £514.22, making us get £140.72p profit, which for a 22 card submission and raw cards under £15, I think that's very, very good in my opinion. I think it's decent. I do think Ace is the best company in the UK in terms of resale. I think MGC is pretty close. Get Graded used to be the best for UK. They were the people who started it first in UK, but I think they just fall a bit fallen off. I don't know why. I think maybe the slabs are not for people, and I know their former owners were, let's just say, a bit weird on social media. So about that. So I do think it did take a bit of a while to sell these, just because UK market in general for Pokemon cards is on the decline. If it's not a Charizard Rainbow Rare, Eevee Alt Art, that's why I think these cards, as they're not very valuable. Charizard V-Star, if that got a 10, maybe I think 40-50 quid there. But I would recommend, if you are going to send lower end cards to Ace, send good celebrations cards, which you know will get a 10 if you're going to send lower end cards. Send higher to mid end cards like £30 and plus, if you don't want to send it to PSA, because PSA economy is just open up. However, they're not going to start grading cards until all of 2021 is done. So that's probably going to be in September, October time. So I don't know why people are sending their economy submissions now, just because it's not going to be completed for probably another 6 months to a year. But I think Ace's biggest competitor is probably CGC. CGC are £15 a month. £15 a card, sorry. But subgrades are now £11, I believe, which is pretty bad. Ace now, their bulk submission's gone. They do basic, which is £12 because of inflation, because the UK is a mess. And they do a grading report on the website for £2 extra, which gives you the subgrades, which, if you see in the Facebook group, the subgrades don't really make sense for me for surfaces, because if you have an indent, it doesn't really affect the surface grade, which is a bit odd. But other than that, I do think Ace is still going strong in the UK. Ace for Pokemon cards, for me, I do a lot of Weiss, as you see on my channel sometimes. I use Beckett's for Weiss just because the Black Label hunt is unreal. But I do 100% recommend Ace. They had a shaky start, but now they're pretty much perfect, in my opinion, almost. Maybe like 80%, 90% perfect for UK slab. I know people don't really like their slabs sometimes because they are very bulky, similar to a BGS slab. People like CGC slabs because they're thin, super clear, and but the labels are pretty, let's be honest, pretty shit, unless you get a gold 10, a perfect 10. So yeah, so Ace grading, 22 cards, £140 profit. So I don't think that's too bad. If I sent higher end cards, I'd have made a lot more profit. But I say that's pretty good. So 4 months, £140 profit, not worth it if you're just doing it for the sales. But if you're just doing it for a little passive income, really, a good way to make some a little bit of money. And if you just want to keep the cars, Ace Grain to do fantastic labels. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. It took way too long to do. I have an Ace Grain submission back very soon with the Radiant cards. So hopefully I get a couple of tens of that, and I will be uploading that to my channel and my Instagram. So if you want to leave a comment, if you've got any criticisms of me, I'm not very good on camera or on voice. So please leave a comment on your thoughts and stuff. Hopefully see you next time. Thank you.